I mean, it can be if you want it to be.
And hello and welcome to the Cockpit Real Racing International Friendly Racing League Cockpit View at all times and no assist, not including the driving line. Today we are in Belgium for a sprint race
Belgian
weekend.
peaches! Question is, are we going to have some rain?
Well, I've set a lobby up, and the last two times I've set a lobby up, we have had a wet, some form of weekend, as they would call it. So, who knows? We are
Reese is betting about 4 or 5 people going crashing out on a route today.
Yeah, we are halfway through the season.
Something like that. Close to it. I just passed the halfway mark.
I will have a quick legander.
24 races, or 22, so...
So let's have a look at the race calendar as we're waiting. We are exactly halfway through 26.
26 races.
We are in Zandvoort next week.
Yes. It looks like we've got some movement. I think that's Captain Teenless. It is Captain Teenless. He is the first person to leave the pits.
Yeah. So I imagine by race weekend 18, the contracts will be getting talked about. The current standings, the AlphaTauris are dominating by a 90-point gap over the Alfa Romeos. And in third place is the Ferrari boys, which is pretty impressive, to be fair, because they get the odd little points here and there.
Yeah, but it's a big week. It's a big race week for Pierre and Hernanos, really, considering how Chris is not racing today. So
it is, and speaking of Chris,
he needs to get some big race points today.
He is current drivers' champion by a good 40 odd points, with Hernanos in second. And obviously, Piscatella is not racing anymore. So it's Pierre and Ronin as well. So, and we don't seem to have Ronin. Oh, we do have Ronin. There he is.
Ronin's in.
So it's still interesting season. So
Ronin
we'll
for
see
the
how
dub. Ronin's going to win the race today. Is that what we're saying?
I think it's going to be a back-to-back Teco masterclass. But we'll see, because to be fair, I like watching this race, but only when it rains, because it is a very long, boring track, in my opinion.
But it's high speed.
We'll
know from the lap times though, because it's about 1 minute 57 normally in RL. They normally hit around Belgium, something like that. So if they have a bit slower, I think potentially they're on wets out. .4 for Captain Tinners down in Sector 1.
Trying to work out who Devox is.
He's one of the reserve drivers.
That would make sense.
And he has left the session. But as an Xbox, I think we can get him back.
I'm just going to go on to the race check-in to make sure we've not missed anybody. So we've got Frankie, Toby. Frankie and Toby, yep.
Yes.
Mercedes Antamax.
Yep.
The McLarens of Nocebo and Ronin.
We have.
The Alpines of Damien, Mike and Devox.
Yeah, we need a Devox back in.
Okay, I'll look on that now.
Quincy is praying for rain and wanting Teco and Toby to do well.
So we've got out to the Alfa Romeos of Hernanos and Teco.
Yep.
Then it's
Oh,
the
here comes Captain
Haas
Tinas round
boys.
to cross
Haas
the
boys
line.
of Fabio Doro and no assist.
It's a 147 for Captain Tinas.
There's no Haas's. Oh, yeah, there is. There's one. There's two. Yep. The Williams
Mr.
of
Critco's
Correa
invited.
and Perez.
Speaking of Teco, he's coming up now.
We need to get Perez in Gilly somehow.
I thought he wasn't racing.
Oh, okay. Perez in works. Okay. Then the Aston Martins have Mr. Critco and Captain Tinless.
Yes, they are. As Zero's gone pole with 143.2.
The two
Teco
Ferrari
second
boys.
with 144.1. Yep, Zero and Certain Penner.
And then the AlphaTauri of Pierre.
Pierre, yes, who went through sector 1 in a 30.3.
So we do have everybody in, so that is good.
Frankie round the bus stop chicane to cross the line, and he goes second with a 143.7. Half a second off the pace. And then his teammate's got a 144.3, so Red Bull's close to each other. Whoa! 320 kilometers an hour, nearly hitting two vehicles, getting through it up to the bus stop chicane, nicely through. Yeah, I think could be setting pole. Yes, he is at 142.997. Damn! As no assist goes 6th at 144.9. So Critco's coming up through sector 3 now. As Antomax has retired from the session. He's retired at the hairpin. Sector 2.
Safety cut. Oh, wait, it's a qualifying.
Mr. Critco's gone 7th with a 144.7.
This
is
is
Max,
the qualifying.
He did set a time, though.
For the sprint.
Here we have Certain Penner.
I think. I can't remember how it bloody works.
It is the qualifying for the sprint race.
There we go. Oh, I've just packed.
Because it's off last season's format.
Yeah, I've just packed 89 in from Phil Foden.
The better format.
I might stick it into the.
And Certain Penner goes 10th to 145.5. Not his best time, I would say. I think he can do a lot better than that. We've got Ronin, Damio, and Hernanos. Damio, Mike. We'll catch the Trips going through sector 3 at the moment. So it's just Devox. Or Dev, I think.
Yeah, we'll call him Dev.
I think it is Dev because it's like based on sort of how he's.
Oh yeah,
game attack
XO Dev OX. Yeah.
Yeah. Mike was 11th. And Nanos was pole. Ooh, gauntlet. Jesus Christ.
Damien and Mike just went spinning a little bit there. Let's keep an eye on Ronin. Could you ask Quincy if my mic is crackling while you're there, Gilly?
What's that?
Ask Quincy if my mic's crackling while you're there.
Is Reese's mic crackling, please? Confirm.
Because sometimes it cracks during the commentary on the video side of things.
Max Verstappen has told Sky Sports his Red Bull future depends on Helmut Marko staying at the team.
Oh.
Right, you're saying copy Quincy doesn't tell me anything. Okay, it's all good. It's all good.
Thank you.
As running gets 150.
He does. They're about average times for a Belgian. But it could all change during the course of this. I could be trying to set times out now in case it does rain.
It doesn't look like it's going to rain. It looks quite sunny, really.
I mean, it is Belgium, so anything is possible. I will apologise now, because you will hear Gilly's voice a lot more than mine, because I have got a cracked tooth and I am in a lot of pain.
Oh.
So, unfortunately for you boys, you got to listen to him. But he's going away again very shortly, so, you know, Mr. Part-Timer over here.
I'm only missing 2 races this time.
Mr. Part-Timer over here.
It's not like last year when I missed like what 3 or 4.
And he didn't even bother watching.
Yeah, that was down to sort of time differences, mate. Not really my fault.
That's just a poor excuse, if you ask me.
Not really. 13-hour time difference.
Yeah, you could have told me the results of the race. I didn't have to commentate on it that much. God. Well, that's how it works, isn't it?
Why would you even ask that?
What? It's a very legitimate question.
I'm on the other side of the world, not fucking time traveling.
You just said you just said you were 13 hours ahead of me. So
In the day, not fucking what was happening live.
nah, you did not. You had no context. Don't you blame me on this one,
I
sunshine.
thought the context was fucking obvious. As Zero's
Nah,
got 2 tenths quicker through the first sector. I mean, Jesus. Taking too many things literally.
Figuratively, actually.
What? What? How does that even work? Zero has invalidated
How
this
to
time.
confuse Gilly?
Yes, speaks exactly. Just speak.
Don't speak.
Dev has rejoined.
I know that you're feeling.
He now has 6 minutes to set a time. Frankie's just purpled the second sector, though I did miss his
Don't
time.
tell me cause it hurts.
See if he can emulate Red Bull's actual dominance. The good performance here. Ooh, nice, you 2 bus stop. Oh no, he purpled then fucking went into the pit. What did that for? Fuck's sake.
Funny, innit?
I knew I was watching. Disappointed. Go on board, no assist then.
That's exactly how I'm aboard.
Okay, I will change.
Thank you.
To the captain. There's someone else about to start the flying lap.
There's no one called Phillips that's racing.
You what?
You said the captain. There's no one that's called Phillips that's racing.
No, just the captain. Could have been many people. You just assume Phillips.
There's someone called Caveman.
There was someone somewhere, probably.
I don't think someone's going to call their
Nice.
son or daughter Caveman. I think that boards a little bit of child abuse.
Mate, this is 2024. Fucking people call their kids fucking anything.
I don't think they can call them fucking anything either, mate. I think that's a bit. I think again that.
Somebody fucking sued for the right to name his kid Messi in Argentina. So, Jesus Christ.
That's alright. Apparently, I read an American. Sorry, this is very off topic. An American girl sued her parents because she didn't agree to being born, or something along the lines of that.
Yep, I have seen that, and I laughed at it. I was like, you fucking stupid twat.
But anyway,
Very funny.
Noah's just moved up into 5th there. Just as a little
It's-
side note,
it's-
we do apologise for that. We'll all go on
Gives him a
board
bit of an
Dev.
extra entertainment. Damien Mike is 1.3 seconds up on his time, so that will put him. He would only move ahead of Dance at this moment in time.
Oh God, Gilly just tried to do maths. We're sorry,
I'm
boys.
actually quite quick at maths, thank you very much. It's actually my strongest subject. Thank you. Well, that's a given, but there you go.
No, I think you're quicker at getting
Delbert
ranged.
had a 1.4 increase, and he. Oh, fucking hell. Dance must have improved as well. He fucking did. Jesus.
I am on board Dev, seeing what he can do during his outlap.
Mr. Critco is grass cutting. Toolby on an outlap. Ah, last week's winner, Mateko. After his race win last week, I think some of the bigger teams might be looking at to bring him in, bring him on. Maybe Teco gets promoted to that Ferrari drive.
Hey babe, we will.
He is 6/10 up on his previous time, so that will put him into 4th at this moment in time.
I can't remember if it was Tekka that did some of the driving courses, and I could be wrong. I can't remember who it was, but they improved their time by a couple of seconds. Apparently, I read the other day in the Discord chat.
Very nice, Teco go. He does go 4th, improves by 0.6 of a second. Whoa, my math was correct. First time for everything.
Well, I should hope it was, considering you just started bragging at how good your fucking maths was.
I just think it's my better subject. That is one of my better subjects.
You'd have looked the right dickhead more than usual if you got that wrong, wouldn't you?
I can get it wrong if you want.
That's not what I want. Like, you're meant to be doing like a really good commentary here. Like, you never see.
Not going to be improving on his time, I don't think. Based on
you never see fucking Brundle or Crofty get it wrong, as Hernanos does improve on his time and he gets pole. So you just got it really wrong.
It said through the second sector he was actually down on his time by 3/100ths of a second. So
you got that really wrong there, didn't you, Mr. Gill?
Well, if actually you look it back, you'll see that when I flicked onto it, it said Hernanos' second sector time was 3/100ths in the plus.
I don't want to
technically
anything. A little bit cap there, but you know, as Dev looks like he's not setting a time because he's into the pits.
He might have just. Well, I think he realised.
No, because he was on a timed lap. So
he might have just been setting up his getting the setup sort of
33
ready
seconds
for the race.
left of this qualifying.
Sitting there, Frankie is 8/100ths up. Oh,
Zero
gets
gets
with a 5-place grid penalty for illegal blocking. Oh dear me.
Well, you don't see that very often.
That will make Teco very happy because that puts him to 3rd. And unless Frankie can, he's 1/10 up on his best time. It's not moving the needle at this moment. At the moment.
Let's see Certain Penner's half a second up. Oh, now he's down. Okay, good game. Well done.
So,
it is very.
But he does improve Frankie by 0.3 of a second to go 4th. So
wow, look how close. To be fair, look how close they all are. To be fair, from like 1st to 13th. Oh, Certain Penner cuts the corner a little bit there, and that would be the end of his qualifying.
Out of his lap.
It's just 0 now then. 0's, I think, 5 seconds down. That can't be right.
No, I think he's pulled out because he got the 5-place grid penalty.
That would explain it.
I think Pierre's not though. Pierre's going for it. He's trying to get that pole position as he comes into the bush stop chicane. Slight lock up on the brakes there, which is affecting him going through. Don't think that's getting in pole. No, it's not getting in pole. And it did affect this time by 8/100ths of a second.
So there we have it. Hernanos gets pole for the sprint race.
Yes, because Mr. Crypto is going weed slow. Ooh, yeah. Best take a picture just in case. Because you never know what can fucking happen with this game.
Nationwide server shut down. Also a shout out to, is it Bearman that filled in for Carlos Sainz today? Nearly knocked out Lewis Hamilton.
Did he really?
Yeah, 0.038 off knocking Hamilton in out of Q3. So there we have it. The qualifying for the sprint race. Hernanos gets pole, Pierre gets second, 0 third, Frankie fourth, Teco fifth, running sixth, seventh, Nocebo eighth, Certain Penner ninth, and Toby 10th. But with that 5-place grid penalty to 0, he starts 8th and pushes everyone above him up 1. I think we have 8 laps.
Yep, 8 laps for the sprint.
Knowledge there. I imagine everyone will be on the softs, but this is a weird
Does
bunch
make
of...
sense.
Well, you know. As much as I love the hard-ons, it is the sprint race. I don't know, you know, because they could go mediums, you know, because it is a very long track and fast track, so...
Yeah, with tyre wear Belgian.
Yeah. So we will get them tyres as soon as we are able to. But I think there's going to be mediums. I think everyone's going mediums. I think there might be a few softs, but most of them mediums. I could be wrong.
No, I think you're right. I think I agree with you there. There's always one crazy fucker that will do something mad with this
Wets.
I think if somebody wins the title before the end of the season, they have to do a dry race on wets.
No, because that will cause absolute carnage for every other car behind it.
It will be funny for us though. That's all that matters. And what would it matter? They've already won the title.
Always thinking about yourself.
Would you not want to see that entertainment? Yes, you would.
No, I really wouldn't. I'd rather see a really nice race, because... No, Michael, this is not right. I'll just pay the founder when he creates the lobby to put it on like full wet race, but I'll make him put it so it goes like wet to dry.
I don't know. Can you actually do that?
Yes, you can. You can set the you can set the whole you can set the whole weather for how you want it. You can go wet, dry, wet, and etc. You can just change the weather for however you want it. It's brilliant. But obviously, it doesn't give you like a time limit of when you can like it just go wet to dry and stuff. But there we go. We'll go put this on, and we'll go to tyres. And we've got everybody on the mediums apart from Zero and Demi and Mike on the softs.
Why is Demi on my... Wait, what? How is Zero... Oh.
Yeah, it's for the race he's got the 5 grand penalty.
Yeah, but I thought as it was qualifying for the sprint, it might have.
No, that's how it is. That's how it was last season, wasn't it? If you get a grid
I
penalty, it's
can't
for the
remember.
race. Yeah. I actually panicked then, thinking I want to sit a fucking formation lap. The way the cars were revving up, I was like, shit, I bloody well messed this up.
No. There's no way the final would have allowed the race to start if there was going to be there was no formation lap. So the first thing he said when he looked, it was like, "Get that formation lap on."
God, Reese, do your job properly.
Fishy, get over there! Come on, what do you want? So the possible race strategies for AWS is stay in mediums or hards, nothing about the softs.
You.
So I wonder if the two guys in softs potentially are planning for a potential safety car. I mean, these crazy fuckers going up Eau Rouge, not really fighting tooth and nail. Sometimes shit happens. They've only got 30 laps of race anyway. They've included the sprint and.
Yeah. As we see the cars lining up.
It's everyone lined up.
Alright, we have a green flag waving. We have 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out. And away we go into the Belgian sprint. Looks like Zero's got past Frankie already into the first corner, but this is where it's all going to be crucial going up on Rouge.
But to have a backseat, you'd see everyone seems to follow Go Rouge quite well.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm not disappointed. I was hoping for a bit more fighting up there, but I think they're probably saving it for the race itself. So Mr. Crickles had a great start, getting it all the way up to 9th from the start there. He started on 14th. Great start for him.
Obviously, the top 8 get points. You do not have to stop.
Toby's got Damien Mike on his gearbox. Won't get any points for these positions, but it will definitely help the start in the race. Ow. As Antomax gets past Captain Tinas into the bus stop chicane very, very nicely. Oh, missed Crick all over the place there.
As Hernanos Loses his place to Pierre.
He's going to Will running, and he's got past him. But Runner will have the inside line into the chicane. But it doesn't matter. Mr. Kritko has got past and is into 8th place. Go on, Mr. Kritko.
Zero is in 3rd, Hernanos 2nd, and Pierre is now in 1st.
Oh, there's a bit of a late break in there from Nocebo, and that's allowed Certain Penna to go down the inside and take 6th place from him. And Nocebo now is under pressure from Mr. Kritko, who has got so much grip. Oh, he's forced him off. Oh no, but he's gone spinning! Oh, unbelievable! Going so well there. Going wheel to wheel with Nocebo. All of a sudden he just loses his grip, oversteering, and he goes spinning.
That is unlucky.
He was flying, man. I reckon he would have got past Certain Penna.
Bit illegal in F1.
Yeah, it depends on how you fly. You know, if you're flying through the air, it's not really illegal. DRS will be enabled now. Teco just clinging onto Frankie. Sarah now with DRS. Oh! We've got a trip. We've got 3 of them. And Zero goes absolutely flying, double overtake into the lead.
As Hernanos moves up into 2nd. Well, Zero's gone to 1st, Hernanos in 2nd, and Pierre in 3rd. These 3 are swapping places, and Frankie is not far from this little party.
They did the fucking famous one goes one way, one goes the other. Hakkinen and Schumacher style. Teco's just behind this. He cannot. He's fallen out. He's not in the DRS zone, so he's going to struggle to stay with them, really.
This is now a 4-way battle for 1st place.
Just look at Toby on the back with no assist for that 9th position.
Looks like Frankie's dropping off a little bit. Oh no, he's back in now. Oh no, he keeps losing that DRS detection zone time of 1 second.
Zero just set the fastest lap of the race here. Sorry.
He did.
No assist has caught up the Nocebo, and he is trying to get that last points position.
As Pierre makes a great move on Hernanos with the DRS, gets past him, and moves up into 2nd.
His Kritko's got himself back up into 14th. I think his tyres have dropped off. He's just trying. Oh, he goes off the track there, and he's going again. Jesus.
Frankie is now dropped out of this contention for the win of the race.
I think he's taken that that left-hander too fast, and his car's just kicking out. Oh, and his teammate's just gone flying off into the barrier. Captain Tinas has hit the barrier.
So VSC.
Yep, he has lost his wing.
That's going to allow Frankie to catch up a little bit here.
Maybe. It'll be a very, very quick VSC, really. Should be back racing any second. As Mr. Critco has taken the opportunity to pit, and so has Dev and Captain Tina, so the Aston Martins are going to be double stacking here.
Unless they thought it was a safety car.
I don't know why Mr. Critco has gone to pit. Antomax with 3-second penalty for the warnings. Mr. Critco's gone to the softs.
To be fair, they
Dev.
might be trying to see how fast the soft tyre strategy lasts and how much their tyres degrade. It's probably a very smart thing to do.
Certain penalty with the drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. You will have to serve that this lap, end of this lap.
As we see Pierre take the lead of the race, getting past Zero, and I think Hernanos is going to try and make a move on Zero as well. Don't forget, Zero does have that 5 place pit grid penalty. I can't even speak my words.
Damien might with 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Teko's getting all over the gearbox of Frankie now.
This is a great battle for first place here between Pierre, Zero and Hernanos. Again, this is the Cockpit Real Racing International Friendly League. Cockpit view at all times. And no assists whatsoever, not even the driving line. We have a little over 2 laps to go of this sprint.
Pit, so Teko is moved up, so the Alfa Romeos are going to get some good points from the sprint race here. Zero, he's going to be pushing on the back of Pierre with the DRS. Great exit out of Eau Rouge. And he has moved into the lead.
So I've been stuck on this battle for first. I'm going to just move down to the battle for the final point position between... Looks like, as we see, no assist there, overtake no Sivo, which we're looking to 6th.
Hernanos is looking for a gap to get ahead of these two. Is Hernanos going to try and make a move on Pierre before the bus stop chicane? Looks like he is going wheel to wheel. Using the inside there, but Hernanos is... Pierre's fighting back with him. He'll have the inside into the bus stop chicane. Who's going to brake late here? Neither of them. They go still go wheel to wheel, but Hernanos gets his elbows out and forces his way through into 2nd place. That was absolutely brilliant.
Huge lock up there by quite a few of them there in the bus top chicane as Dance retired from the session.
Out. Dance has hit that on sector 3.
Oh! Toby's gone sideways. Oh my god, my game just crashed.
Oh shit, well Pierre's just lost the race to Hernanos.
My game has just crashed and froze.
Anton Max is retired, he's stuck in the wall. Captain Tina's got a DNF as well. Just restart and let me know when I can get you back in.
Fantastic.
Frankie has got no wing. I think both the Red Bulls are missing their wings. Did they collide or something before you got getting crashed?
As it crashed, Toby got span, and then as he was like spinning round, his teammate came around him, and they both clipped each other.
Jesus, I'll send you
an
an
invite now.
so you have it. Yeah.
Don't get what's going on with games at the minute, crashing on me.
Well, it did it to me last week.
I know it's been doing it's been doing it to Silite all fucking week as well.
But it looks like the alpha males are going to be oh bloody hell. Zero Pia are battling for this final podium position absolutely brilliantly. Taco has just slowly but surely moved his way into second place very quietly. While we got caught up in the with the Red Bulls and unfortunately we see him crashing. We did miss how them two have dropped.
I think I'm back now and going it again.
And as Hananos, he comes on the bus stop chicane, he is taking full advantage of Chris not being here, and he is winning the sprint race in Belgium for a maximum of 8 points. What the hell? How? What?
What?
Oh shit, yeah, the time penalties. Because it said zero suddenly jumped up from like 4th to 2nd. Tech will just get on that podium. Pierre will come 4th. Running 5th. No assists 6th. No Sibo in 7th. And the Ferrari of Certain Penna closed out the points positions.
Would be a very...
9th is recovered very, very, very well.
He has, yeah.
Started raining right towards the end. It was getting a bit cloudy towards the end.
It's a shame it didn't like continue on from the weather it is now, which would have been a really good aspect of the game. But I think it'd break the game completely if it did that.
Yeah, sometimes the sprint's a different day, though, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
Dev, a good debut in 11th. Toby and the Red Bulls disappointing in 11th and 12th and 13th. Then you got Antomax, Dance, and Captain Teenless, who did not finish.
So that is the final standings of this sprint race. Let's hope the race is just as entertaining as the sprint. We have 22 laps around Belgium. Hopefully there's some rain towards any part of this race. Maybe a wet to dry would be a really interesting one.
Oh yeah.
No, actually, no, dry to wet, because then it would be like... No, yeah, no, wet to dry, yeah, because then Rouge would be probably slippery, yeah. But we will see shortly. If it is raining, then they're going to cause serious sus on the guy who created the lobby, which is me.
It's Cloudy. I
With a
reckon
chance of
there could be some rain actually. I reckon there could be.
nah.
It is shit how we can't see that. We can't see the weather. We should be able to as the spectators.
You know, you didn't have windows.
Well, you know.
And we have the formation lap, and I will go through tyres. Oh, we have a soft and a medium battle between a lot of the guys. So Hernanos with the softs, Pecco with the mediums, Pierre running with the softs, no assist to mediums, no Sibo soft, zero medium, Certain Penna, Mr. Crypto, and Damien Mike softs, and Dev, Toby, Frankie, and Antamax with the mediums, Dance and Captain Tinas with the softs. Not one person has a hard on. Can't say I am a little bit disappointed by that.
I think that tells me there's potentially going to be. They're planning for either a safety car or rain.
That's what I'm thinking, because surely somebody would have ripped a hard on. Watch it rain before the race starts.
It's very dark clouds.
Dark clouds are over
When you get
my
it,
head.
if it does start raining, you get what you want. I mean, I would quite like a dry, wet, dry, because that would really throw the cat amongst the pigeons when it comes to strategies and stuff.
I don't know why you would throw cats and pigeons. Then 4 pigeons.
Rats with wings. Is Tejo going to play defensive for his teammate so his teammate can go for the championship? Are we going to see early Alfa Romeo orders? Especially to protect from Pierre.
Yeah. But here we go. We are lined up on the grid. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out. And away we go!
Good start from Tejo there, defending from Pierre.
No, Sibo
Pierre's soft tyres.
Oh my
He's gone
God.
very deep. There was Tejo into turn 1. He's lost already out to Pierre.
A lot of people gained and lost spaces there. I couldn't keep up with it all.
The soft tyre grip at the start has helped. Look at Pierre already. He's already on the back of Bananas. Is he going to try and make a move into the corner?
Mr. Critco and Mr. Critco and
Oh,
Zero
they've
went with.
gone spinning! Oh my days! Tejo takes the lead of the race! Oh, there's been a big crash! Big crash! Oh! Oh dear! There's 3 cars out. Ooh, there's a wing missing. Oh! We'll have to see how many go into the pits. We will have to see.
Did you get a screenshot of the race?
What, this race starting grid?
Yeah.
No!
One job. One job.
No, I did not.
We'll see how many people go into the pits. If at least 3 people go into the pits, it will be a restart.
I know one of them will be, so we're definitely getting one of the pits. That'll be Dev. I don't see Pierre with any wing damage currently. And I'll say though, if they go for the pits for wing changes, that's it. If they go in pits for tyre changes, that won't count.
Okay, that's your call.
Well, if they're going to pit for tyre change, it's their own choice. Where if it's a wing change, they have to go in, I think.
Yeah. Just looks like there's just one.
It's just Dev. Race continues. I mean, it's really, really lucky for... So Pierre Hernanos, like, obviously Pierre went for the move down the inside. They tagged, and you know what the game did? It just sort of spanned them sideways.
Yep.
Hernanos was able to recover quick and get away, but Pierre couldn't move anywhere, and he's retired now. He's collided with Dev coming out the pits.
Oh, really?
Unless Pierre's hit the wall or something. What the hell? No, not Dev. Dance. Sorry, I'm on Dance. What has happened there? It couldn't have been unless that makes no sense.
Fair, it is 50% DNF within 20% of the race distance. So that is what the rules state. At least 2 drivers having issues like desync or bug, disqualified, wrong lobby settings, or 50% DNF within 20% of the race distance.
Okay, so we got what, 4 more drivers would have to DNF before lap 11. No, sorry, wrong thing.
So 8. So if 4 more drivers, 20% is.
Will be lap 6
7.
to 7.
Yeah. And that is the rules. I mean, it is shit. I will admit that, but
yeah, it's always shit when you see a safety car, especially like within sort of the first couple of corners. But they don't really get that type of restart in RL. Well, it's because they don't have the cars. But... actually, hang on. That's... If we have to restart, I've got an idea of what we to set the grid. I've just taken a look at a picture of the position changes compared to where they are.
Aye.
Safety car will be out for another lap, as Dance and Dev have gone at the pits. Again. Oh, it's raining!
Oh no! There's been some serious suspiciousness.
So, no, Dev has gone onto the inters, but Dance is on medium. Dance has come out on dry tyres.
Oh no!
Dev has taken a massive early gamble with the rain.
Well, it is Belgium though, and it does rain very quickly, very hard. But
Yep.
the thing is though, they're gonna cause some serious Slavinator has set the lobby up 3 times, and every 3 times it has been raining.
But to be fair, it is in 3 countries where there's generally rain in the races.
I don't think it would matter, Gilly. They're gonna think it's some serious suspicion because anyone else complaining that there's never been a wet race yet. They're gonna be like, yeah, let's not let Slavinator sell up our lobbies anymore, please.
Nah. No, Herb was loving it. Herb was loving Teco. Question now: the Alfa Romeos and the McLarens and the Ferraris, because they're going to be double stacking badly. So I think Hernandez, Nocebo, and Certain Pennant are going to miss out when these guys pit.
More than likely.
Safety car is in this lap. I mean, Teco with his dream strategy last week. What is he going to do? What is Teco going to do? I mean, we could see Dev take an early lead in the race.
Well, while everyone else goes to pits, but it gets a lot heavier.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was Dance, I'd be fuming if they haven't set the correct thing properly.
I'd just be like, typical game, because you know it used to all the time in the last one.
Oh, but it was mostly who didn't change the wing.
Well, that was very true.
And no, Teco, they're staying out. They're staying out. So Teco starts straight away. I think. Oh, but the spray's starting. I can see the spray starting.
I can see the track's got wet already.
Oh, someone's crashing a Port Rouge.
Lando Norris.
Oh, don't man. That was a horrific crash. Oh, Hernandez was slipping a little bit going up there. His arsehole was twitching.
As the McLaren boys have just overtaken each other.
Well, Ronnie's just gone past no assist.
And now Ronnie's gone past no assist.
Oh, no. No clipping there from each other. Okay, we need to keep a close eye on Dev because Dev has the intermediate tyres.
I am keeping an eye on his time.
He did say it was a very early gamble.
He's pretty much gone in all in pre-flop on a game of poker. And he hadn't even looked at his cards. A 0 overtakes Mr. Kripko. Absolutely fantastic overtake there.
Although going through...
And Mr. Kripko's gone horrendously wide, and that's allowed Certain Pennant to go past him. It'll be, do these guys go into the pits? That'll be the question.
I tell you what, Captain Tina said Dance are really struggling for grip at the moment.
And Dev is catching Captain Tina.
I am watching Dev. The two in front are really struggling.
They've not pitted though. No one's pitting.
They must not.
Oh!
They'll
Zero's
be
pitting.
checking.
Zero's pitting. I'll go on to him and see what tyres he is getting on. Mr. Crypto is pitting. I will be the guy in the pit wall, and I will let you know.
Well,
and Zero is getting the inters.
Oh, I swear this looks like someone's hit the wing there. Teco makes Super Rouge. So does Hernanos. Very, very nicely there.
And a new nose and intermediate tyres go on to Mr. Critico.
The top of Rouge is very, very wet. Come on, Dev. You've got to make most of these intermediates now. It's perfect time for you. Has Zero outthought the wet race strategy magician of Teco? Because the Alphas have got to time their stops absolutely perfectly. One will have to stop and the other not, I think, for them to get this right.
Yep.
Oh, Mix Critco struggling to get these tyres going out. I mean, could we see full wets?
Depends how wet it gets, to be fair.
It looks very wet on track, if I'm going to be honest. Teco was sliding, and Teco dives into the pits. Hernanos follows him. Oh no! Ronin is gambling. So maybe. Oh no! Sebo span on the bus stop chicane. DRS is still enabled. What is going on? The McLarens must have made the call. One pits, one doesn't. But no Sebo just before that happened span, so the Ronin could have pitted potentially.
I will check to see if anyone has gone wet.
Teco's come out, he's on the inters. I'm just looking as he's just come out now. He has been able to get out ahead of Dance, which is
everyone is on the inters that has pitted.
So, and Hernanos has got out ahead of Dev and Zero, so they have managed to keep the
DRS is disabled. So Dance will have to pit again. And obviously the top two haven't pitted yet, so this could be very interesting. It depends how long this rain lasts and how much it comes down.
And we know how quick Teco is in the wet. He was very, very quick last week. Excuse me. And Nanos gets past Dance. Teco 7 seconds behind Ronin. Ronin is really struggling on those on the dry tyres. You can see that on the times Teco is flying to catch. He's gonna catch him incredibly quickly. But Ronin will pit. Ronin is not pitting. What is he doing? I'm not having another AV. We cannot be having this, not in this league. Hernanos gets past Frankie and people are pitting. Dancer's pitting now. Frankie stayed out as well. What? Are they waiting for full wets or something?
Possibly.
Well, they've got to do it quick. So otherwise, if something happens, I mean, this is the last lap they have before we have no restarts. And look at Teku, he's all over the back of Ronin now. He's gone round the outside of him with relative ease. Watch Hernandez now. I mean, they are starting to carve a racing line, so I don't think we will get full wets, which is a shame because I do actually love to see them transition to it. No, he just gets past Dev. And now Hernandez is on the back of running. He's trying to find his way through, and he's forcing his way in through the inside. Running lets him through. Running has to pit this lap. He does not have the grip to stay with them. He must know this. Zero is catching him. With Chris out in this race, he needed to take full advantage and try and gain some points.
We've got a VSC somewhere. I'm trying to see what that's.
It looks like there's been an issue. And now he takes... Oh! Running might have just taken a very, very cheap pit stop here. I don't think we'll do much for him, though, but... Oh, Frankie! It might be because of Frankie losing his wing, because he's still on the dry tyres, and now he pits. Cristiano, what am I watching? You're not going to believe this race. Frankie has got a hard on.
Okay.
What is he expecting? What the fuck is he expecting?
With a hard on, mate, there's only one thing that he's expecting. The track to get very dry very quickly.
I mean, Christ. That'll give some friction burn, but, you know.
Damien Mike has left the session.
He is out, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Right now, the Ferrari-powered engines are leading the race. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, Zero, we want you to be nice and help certain Penna through this. Come on. And now we're in the lull, because no DRS, nothing much happening. Are you shitting me? Frankie has got past Dance. No! No! I can't! Oh, no. Frankie, the Dance must have made a mistake. Why is it the Red Bull drivers that we watch always seem to have some sort of fucking crazy ass strategy?
I don't know. Why is it they always have crazy ass strategies during the bloody when it's wet?
In Belgium.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Kritko and Dever battling for 8th place, and I see certain Penna. He's on the back of his Ferrari teammate Zero. Is Zero got an issue? I mean, they are slowly catching Hernandez. Not. I always do that. I misspeak the fucking times. There's really no point in the Ferraris battling. Just hold and get the points and take the points off the AlphaTauris. Or whatever they're fucking called this season. What are they called this season?
It's Pick Sauber. No,
That's Alfa Romeo.
that's the Alfa Romeo. There we go. One of the two.
I was going to say Pikachu and the Honey Badger.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, we know. Spike called Yuki Pikachu.
Well, that's true.
And then Honey Badger, because it's Danny Ricciardo, isn't it? Oh, we got... Debbie's keeping on the back of Nocebo. So far, quite a decent... Oh, Nocebo with a bit of... his backhand kicking out a bit there. Mr. Crick are currently in 7th place. They need to get those points for those Aston Martins. Rodden has caught up to Certain Penner. We'll get a bit of a fight now on our hands. Classic return of rivalry of the McLaren versus Ferrari. As Rodden looked to go round him, he's gone around Certain Penner. He's breezed past him. Certain Penner had absolutely no defence there. Certain Penner is up and he's down into 5th place as Rodden's up into 4th. Hananos is slowly catching his teammate. He's reduced the gap now from 3.5 seconds to 1.7 seconds as Captain Teens gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Have a quick position change check. So Tech and Hananos have switched. Biggest gainers of the drivers still going is Captain Tina's up by 6, as Dance and Zero have gone up by 4, and the biggest losers of the guys still in the race is Nocebo with only a drop of 2. And yes, you are seeing that right. Frankie is on those fucking hard tyres.
Yeah. I mean...
Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. I mean, the rain is slowing by the looks of it. But... Teco seems to be struggling. His teammates all over the back of him. As the two teammates battle for the lead now. They are 17. They've extended the lead over Zero by another 5 seconds in the last couple of laps. These guys must be driving with their dry setups. And by the looks of it, the rain has stopped.
Yeah.
In certain parts of the track. Oh, don't tell me Frankie's going to look like a master strategist.
No, absolutely not.
10 laps to go. Doesn't look like there's any rain. In certain parts. There's still some rain around, I think, around the pit straight, really. And just up to Eau Rouge. Mr. Crick with 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. As Frankie has got past Dance again. Ronan has got past Zero. It looked like he was struggling, and running has actually... His tyres have come alive in the last lap or so. We saw him breeze past this certain Penner, and now he's in the same to zero.
We're out of that very big low part, aren't we, of the race?
Yeah, there's a couple of battles, though.
Yeah, I'm watching this battle for the final podium. As the...
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? DRS is now been re-enabled.
It's not... What? Frankie? What? He looks like a fucking genius. Oh, we've got guys diving into the pits. No assist. Mr. Cook got no seatbelt and Dev all into the pits.
I'll have a look what they're going on.
No assist has gone to softs.
Quick code mediums. No seatbelt mediums.
Dev's got a hard. No,
Dev's got a hard on. Dev's got a hard on.
Is that a little bit too early though, I think, really? Maybe, I think, another lap or so, because there's still a lot of spray on this track. And again, the Alpha males have to make a decision. I think one needs to pit, and then the other, as I know, it's very wide. There's a little bit wide there. One needs to pit, and the other one doesn't. To keep these guys at the front. Zero is chasing, running for that final podium position. Hernanos is pit. Teco stays out, so they have made that decision now.
Actually, the rain's fully stopped and the track looks to be drying up very quickly.
As you said, it does in Belgium. And Hernanos is going to the soft tyre.
Certain Penner has pitted. I am going to keep an eye on running as well.
Zero's pitted. Not Certain Penner's stayed out.
Oh, that's the one.
But again, it's smart though.
Mediums for Zero.
It's smart for the Ferraris.
Softs for running. Oh, mate.
You can see the track's really drying up into Eau Rouge. A certain Penner has to lift off. So Hernanos is 17.5 seconds behind his teammate. And that gap is going to go quickly. Certain Penner 3 second time penalty from up one into Teco has gone very wide there. That track has dried up phenomenally quick. Teco's going to lose out massively to his teammate. His teammate will overtake him. And in terms of the Drivers' Championship, it makes sense for Hernanos to pit first. He's challenging for the title.
Yeah, very true.
And for the team, it's good just for the team to get maximum points. You know what's the fast lap at the moment? It is Teco, so they are getting a maximum weekend really. For in terms of the feature race. And it's soft tyres for Teco. Certain Penna Pits running is coming up to the bus stop chicane momentarily.
Certain Penna might get out in third here.
Nah, he's not. They're both going across the start-finish line now. Teco is 6 seconds behind. But they've both gone to soft tyres. No assist to set the fast lap of the race now. So we both got a bit of rain, and it's gone from dry to wet to dry.
So penalties are Dance, Captain Teenless, Nocebo, Mr. Critical, and Certain Penna all on 3 seconds. There is an array of tyre strategies. Biggest gainers and losses, there's not really anyone that's gone up a lot, apart from Captain Teenless up 5. And there's only 2 people that have dropped places that are currently running, Nocebo and No Assist. But yeah, everyone else has got up at least 3.
And in what you were saying, that Zero got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
I mean, they still could throw another spanner in this race.
Well, I think Hananas he's got that lead now, and he's pulling away. Don't think Teco mind. I think a double podium for the Alfa Romeos and back-to-back podiums for Teco. I don't think he'll mind that at all. As Hananas sets the fastest lap of the race and reclaims it, I think we'll see the lap time starting to tumble. Zero on the back of running again. So now has extended that lead over Teco now to nearly 8 seconds. Captain Teenless has got past Frankie. Captain's into the points. But he's going to be under pressure now as Hananas sets the fast lap of the race. Again, like I said, we're going to see those times tumbling. Frankie now getting past Captain Teenless with the aid of the DRS. And Captain is having no battery power to help him either. Zero's got past running with the aid of the DRS out of after Eau Rouge and is into third place now. He does have that 3-second penalty, so Ronan's got to just stay within 3 seconds and he will get that podium position. So No Assist is making his way up the grid. This seems to be the only battle. Well, it is the only battle on track. Ronin versus Zero for that podium position. Ronin doesn't really need to fight him for it. Great exit from Zero there, coming out of the corner. I wonder if Ronin's tyres are starting to fall away. It's just a tad. He was leading the race, Quincy was Teco, but the pit stop sort of did him in. As Frankie gets a 3-second penalty for one, is there only 5 drivers yet to, at the moment, have not got a penalty. The 2 Alfa Romeos running no assists, and Dev on his debut. It is still huge, Herman. Yes, it'll be back-to-back podiums for Teco. Although Quincy, in terms of potentially a team, Toby had an incident in the very first lap. You'd have to watch about, but Hernanos and Pierre sort of tagged on the corner where Rosberg and Hamilton did, and then as Anton Max, Toby and Dale came around the corner, they sort of smashed into Pierre and each other. Yes, the two peeps are sad, Herman. The two peeps are sad.
We will be giving interviews to the podium boys at the end of the race.
And certain pen, if he has to translate as well, will be in.
Yep. Yeah. It's been a
It
very...
would be nice when he gets onto the podium and doesn't have just to translate.
Translate for himself.
I don't know, you're learning Italian, so maybe you'll ask him to translate for everyone else. You could do that.
Mate, yeah, I'm slowly learning Italian. They've been speaking it for about fucking like 40 odd years. Some of them.
Good save, very good save.
What do you mean, good save?
No, Ronin's been quite quick, Herman. He's actually, you said he's running like 4th in the Drivers' Championship or something at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sat 4th at the moment. So, he's just been consistent. Just sort of staying in there.
I can tell you his previous results. Just let me get it up. So, Mr. Ronin, in his last 2 races, 5th, 3rd, 5th, 6th, 10th, 6th, 6th. So,
Yeah, nice steady points, and then this currently sat in 4th at the moment, as the sun has come out.
Ronin, and to point this out, Ronin has the most points in the sprint race.
He did add to that as well earlier. I think he got a couple of points, didn't he?
No, he doesn't. Sorry, I misread that.
Yeah, he came 4th in the sprint race.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, no, sorry. I was looking at Pier Francesco. But yeah, he's not doing too bad, old Ronin isn't. But yeah, this is the Cockpit Real Racing International Friendly League. Cockpit view at all times. And no assist whatsoever, not even the driving line.
Captain Tinnis has just received another 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Hernandez has a 12-second lead over his teammate now. I think really they're just preserving and just turning a zero.
Can Ronin surpass 0 and get on the podium?
He will do, because Ronan's got a penalty. Zero's got a penalty. Ronan doesn't. So all Ronan's got to do is stay with him.
Yeah, but is he going to do it legitimately, or is he going to do it with the penalties? But I don't think
the Hamilton way.
I don't think he'll care either way. But you know.
No, he won't. Although Zero is starting to drop him a little bit, so Ronan's got to have to get his foot down and make one last push to stay within those 3 seconds.
It's again another good, if all things go well, collective points for the Ferrari boys.
Certain Pettis had a lot more luck, I think, this race.
He's
not been caught up in any unfortunate bollocks.
I'm waiting for his first win, or as you said, to be on the podium.
He's not really had much luck. That's sort of been his MO really. He's just had the luck. But he will get it, and we will celebrate it.
Ronnie just needs to pick up the pace a little bit. I know there's only 2 laps to go, but you never know.
Yeah, I think it's the tyres. Ronan's tyres are just dying a little bit. He hasn't got as much battery as Hernanos has started his final lap of the race. Be a clean sweep for him. Did he get pole in the sprint?
I generally can't remember.
I'll have a quick double check because I have a photo of it. Yes, he did. So it will be a clean sweep for the man when he wins this, because perfect weekend for him.
Ronan's dropping a little bit far behind for my liking.
It is indeed, but 7/10 left. Ooh, 6. Ooh. Come on, Ronnie! Pick up the pace, boy. Keep an eye on that as we watch. And then let's just glide through. Mr. Kirk gets a 3-second penalty though. And Nanos nearly lost it.
Ronan's very close, to not being on this podium.
We'll have to keep an eye on it. As we see Nanos now flying through the final sector up to the bus stop chicane. You see, he'd lost the lead for a little bit when it started raining due to his teammate being so much better in the wet. Quick caller change at the pit stops back to the dry tyres has worked out well for them. And as he comes up to the line now, Hernanos takes full advantage and wins in Belgium. His teammate Teco, winner of the race last week.
3 seconds.
Winner of the race last week, leading the race this week, but he's come home to get back-to-back podiums. Fantastic result for Romeo and Teco. And as Reese was saying, he's going to miss out. Ronnie is going to miss out on the podiums.
His tyres dropped off.
Very lucky. His tyres died. His tyres had to have died. If he'd had the mediums, he probably would have survived and got there. A certain pen, a great result for him, coming home in 5th place and getting some much-needed points for himself and the Ferraris.
Absolutely.
No assist with a good recovery drive coming home in 6th. Mr. Critco, fantastic for the Aston Martins, getting some much needed points for them. They have been severely lacking at the bottom of the standings. No Sibo with some good double points from the McLarens. And here comes Dev on his debut. He's going to come home with 2 World Championship points.
We will be giving interviews to Hernanos, Teco, and Zero.
2 World Championship points coming in for Dev. They're absolutely fantastic from him on debut. And then we see the crazy bastard of Frankie, who's on soft tyres after a pit. He did not pit for the wet tyres at all. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him, but he does come home in 10th for that final championship point. And there we see Hernanos with a perfect weekend for himself. Teco with his teammate. Basically, Alfa Romeo get the perfect weekend. Near enough, well, like by 1 point, unfortunately, but because Zero gets that 7 points into the 6th there, coming home in 3rd, running 4th. No, which way? How is it working this one? There we go. I want the race. Yeah, running 4th. Certain Penikin with 5th. No assist 6th. Critco 7th. No Sibo 8th. Dev 9th. Frankie in 10th. Captain Tinas and Dance come up 11th and 12th. And Pierre and Tomax, Toby and Dale Mike were unable to finish. We will move to the interviews.
Ma perché non si sposta? No. Hello.
There we go. We're good to go, Gilly. Wherever you are.
Hi, hello everyone. Hello, Gilly. Hello. So we'll start with Zero. Zero, congratulations on the podium position. I bet basically until the last lap, you were panicking a bit with running on your back with that penalty. How was your feel coming into the end there, just getting through?
E allora, congratulazioni Fabio, se c'hai avuto un po' di problemi abbiamo visto con la penalità, però ti sei rifatto in gara, alla fine sei arrivato a podio, com'è stata?
Intanto grazie per la traduzione. La penalità non lo so da dove è saltata fuori, perché non ho fatto assolutamente impeding a nessuno e ho deciso di darmi 5 posizioni. Partito invece
I really don't know where the penalty came from, because I didn't do any impeding during quali, so it was really like not up to me. E vai, continuo.
Invece nella sprint dove sono riuscito a partire davanti, bella gara, fino alla fine, fino all'ultimo giro ce la siamo giocata e bene insomma, mentre invece nella gara 22 giri è stata un po' più complicata, però dai, podio e va bene così.
Okay, so in the sprint, there was everything was fine because I did a good challenging with the other drivers, and obviously the race was even better because I reached third place.
Anything, Reece?
No, we think everything got covered there.
So move to Teco. Teco, welcome back to the interview podiums.
Thanks, man.
I mean, again, congratulations back to back, like I said, and well, we thought you lead the race through the wet setup. We thought, especially after last week, we knew you were going to dominate that bit. But just questioning, at the pit stops, was there a call between you and Hernanos who was going to pit first?
No, we didn't talk about it at all. It's just second pit stop for the dries. I sort of like wanted to do the same lap as Hernano's, but I was like, let it pit because it's probably and I just carried one more lap. So no choreography there. We did the double stack on the first stop. Yeah, it worked out, man.
Well, what was your view of the collision between Hernanos and Pierre at the start of the race? Because I caught it completely, but it's always good to see what happened from the racer's point of view when that happened.
Well, to be honest, from the cockpit, you can't really see much, and I was just focusing on sort of like getting around it and not getting any damage, or anything like that. So I'm not sure what happened there. I'm going to rewatch it now. But, yeah, unfortunate for them. Fortunate for me, let's say, I guess.
And how do you feel getting near enough maximum points for the Alfa Romeo team this week, making a massive dent in the AlphaTauri's lead in the championship?
Yeah, I'm quite happy about that, mate. I mean, we got plenty of points today, like as many as we could almost. So almost a clean sweep. A good day for Alfa Romeo. Or Sauber, or whatever.
Yeah, I was going to say, I bet you're kind of hoping, because obviously since I started doing the lobbies, obviously it's been constantly wet, so you seem to be very, like, a lot stronger in the wet than it is the dry. So if when the lobbies get changed back to the original people doing it, if it starts getting dry, you can put in some requests for me to be in charge again to put on wets.
Yeah, will do, mate. I mean, it's not that I'm good in the wet or anything. It's just you've got to be careful with the throttle and a bit of consistency, and it's not that difficult,
Yeah,
So.
but a great race from yourself again today, and Hungary, is it Hungary next week? I said it earlier, I can't remember now.
I know it's Zandvoort, mate.
Zandvoort. So yeah, are you looking forward to Zandvoort for next week?
Well, high downforce, high speed corners, love it, mate. There are some nasty curves, but yeah, I generally like the track.
That's good then, and well done for today, and hopefully see you next week.
Likewise, man. Thanks a lot, and congrats to Hernanos.
Alright, here we go again. We're getting used to this. Hernanos. Race winner again.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah. I see in the quali the weather for the race, and I pick a wet setup. In the quali and in the sprint, I suffer with zero. I think he had 20 kilometers per hour over me in the straight. But in the last sector of the last lap, I had much earth. So I try the overtake, and I make it with a small risk. In the race, basically, I try to stay with Teco, he was very quick on the wet, and the only chance for me is was pit before him. And I try, he go well, I picked the right choice. And then after his pit stop, I'm in front for 5 seconds, I think, and I managed the race, and I take an advantage because I don't know what happened with the we're gonna happen with the contact with Pier Francesco, no?
Well, I was about to ask you that. What was, like I said to that tech we saw, I caught it on the stream perfectly. But what was your view of it when it happened? What is your view on it?
I don't know. I'm in front. I break, and I think I don't know what I say. No, gli ho lasciato lo spazio a destra, credo.
I left space.
Is on my right, and but he touch me on the right very hard. I'm very lucky to exit of the crash without damage. I don't know him, and so.
You sort of escaped of it. He couldn't really get himself straight, and that's what then caused a safety car. Because 3 of the cars came around the corner, and he can't really move because he's sort of in no man's land, and that's just sort of the accident happened. Was caused a safety car effect. We took out 3 cars, unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't know who crashed behind us, but the safety car saved me because Teco overtakes us in that situation. So I was lucky. To
Avoid any damage. Yes.
No,
Very lucky.
Any very lucky. Any damage.
Yeah, again,
Yeah.
great race anyway from yourself, and I'll probably predict we'll probably see you next week again on the podium. Yeah.
I didn't hear.
Che probabilmente ti vedremo sul podio anche settimana prossima.
Spero. I hope so.
Anyway, great race, guys. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, thank
There we have it. Then we're the podium sitters. We will see you next week in Zandvoort. This is the Cockpit Real Racing International Friendly League. No assist whatsoever, and Cockpit view at all times. We'll see you next week.
Goodbye.